How you guys doing? It's Sep here. In this episode we're gonna go through how to find your own gem, and by gem I mean good players who are white ball or bronze ball. Now as you can see right here, I do have some amazing bronze ball and white ball players which I use them for sim mode. Now for instance right here there's a lot of players you can level them up. This player Zotov, he's only level 1 right now, but you gotta pay attention. Like obviously you can get these white ball and bronze balls through scout. Every time you play a game you open a scout. So I do hunt these players, and believe it or not, some of these players, like for example Christensen, Koza, he's level 44 white ball. I use this guy in my superstar team and he's been performing just fine against Salah and Messi, etc. You can watch it on the live stream. But the idea is how to know which player is good and keep him and level him up. For example, you see a player like this who's a bronze player. He has key attributes that is 70 or 75 plus. Now these are players that you want to keep. Now if you max out this guy, as you can see in this photo, this is an amazing bronze ball player. And the same thing with Christensen. He goes up to level 92. If you max him out, you can see the status maxed out. It's brilliant. I mean, low contract. I believe it's all about a balanced team. Like if you create a superstar team, mix between superstars, you know, black balls, gold balls, silver, bronze, white. It's all about the balanced team. Because if you check every single club in the game, no team has like 18 black balls. Do you know what I mean? So it's all about the balanced team. And obviously you can play 1 star, 2 star, 3 star. Personally, I don't play 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, not even 4 star, because I'm tired to deal with white benching. I just play superstar team. But I have a superstar team and another team with team strength below 2,700, like max 2,700. And I do use white ball and bronze ball players. Most of these players almost maxed out. Now, you're probably asking, how do I know which players are good, which players are bad? To scout these players, basically just like a normal club. You know, these guys are from PESEP FCB. Eventually when they level up, I use them in my main team as well. So to look out for the best players, for example, we can simply just go to the scout section and you go to database. Let's say you are looking for a defensive midfielder. Now we're gonna select DMF right here, and then we're gonna go to ability. Now what do you want from your defensive midfielder? Obviously you want ball winning, but pay attention, we are looking for a white ball or bronze. So we're gonna set the overall rating, obviously max overall rating. We're gonna have to set it up to 74 because we're looking for a white or bronze. You gotta have to restrict that bit so we know what we're looking for. Ability, let's say minimum we're looking for 75 because we're looking for bronze and white ball. Let's say defensive prowess, we're looking for 75 as well. It's going to be very rare to find a player like that. Low pass, let's say 70 minimum. Now let's see how many players we have. Okay, 130 players. Let's narrow it down a little bit more. Let's give him some decent dribbling maybe, because it's a defensive midfielder. Really you don't need dribbling and all that. What you need, it's low pass and lofted pass, because he's a defensive midfielder. You're basically you may be able to create deep with him. You don't exactly need finishing. You do need some decent speed as well. That would be great. We're gonna set it to 70, and you're gonna need physical contact because he's a defensive midfielder. You're gonna defend with him. You don't need, I mean, and river imbalance is, you know, important as well. The players has to be strong on the ball, and physical contact players strong off the ball. So if you narrow it down, we got one single player. Now we found our gem DMF, and his name is Brana. He's a destroyer. Now this is an amazing bronze ball if you ask me. He's got the passing, the ball control. Maybe not the best, but he's got the stamina, the form, interception, captaincy, fighting spirit. That is pretty decent. Now you can narrow it down into players that suits you personally. You can set the speed. You can delete all that. You can delete all that and just set the speed a little bit higher, maybe speed 80, and see who you can find. Now if we do that, there are 5 players. who are fast DMFs. Okay, that is pretty fast. This is amazing ball winning. I mean, this is, wow, this is a freaking decent fullback. He's got the pace, he's got the ball winning, he doesn't attack much, and this is an amazing freaking midfielder if you ask me. He's reasonably tall destroyer, amazing ball winning, speed, explosive power, low lofted pass. This is brilliant, guys. Seriously. So this is how you should find your own gem. Now, obviously, you can get these players in the auction house if you buy individual scouts, or maybe just play a lot of games and open your 2-star, 3-star, 1-star scouts and hoping you get these players. Otherwise, you can get them in the auction house. Now, remember, every ability in the game stands for something. Like when you look for players, for instance, if you are looking for a striker, what do you want from a striker? Obviously, you would want, let's set up the ability. For a striker, you would want decent attacking prowess. It says, indicates how quickly a player can respond to the ball when team is attacking. You need attacking prowess, you need ball control, you need dribbling, you need finishing, you need kicking power, speed, explosive power. That's what a striker. If you are looking for, let's say if you are looking for a, sorry, I was supposed to select the striker. If you're looking for a center back, well, your center back has to be either tall and strong or fast and mobile. So for a center back, obviously defensive prowess, ball winning, explosive power, speed a little bit, physical contact obviously, and a little bit of a decent ball control so you can trust him on the ball. So that is my version of finding the gems that you prefer, like individual ability that suits your personal style of play. And these are my current gems right now. You know, I'm loving Koza, I'm loving Christensen, Gamboa, this guy's an absolute tank. Danny Olmo, as you can see, he's only level 33. Tuanzebe, level 40. That's an amazing bronze ball if you ask me. He may not be that fast, but he's doing a great job anyway. Okosen is one of the best bronze center midfielders in the game. So comment down below if you find some decent gems for every position. I mean, I know there's a list. You can go check a list in forums, etc. You can name these. There's a list of all the bronze and white ball players where you can actually get them into in auction house. But you know, I don't personally do auction house. You know, I don't spend my GP. That I don't have the time to do that. I don't farm GP. So I normally just open my scouts and hoping that I get a good player. If I look at their ability, are they worth it? Are they worth it to level them up? If it's yes, then I'll keep them. So comment down below who are your best bronze and white ball gems. And hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I've been Sep. Till next time. Ciao for now. Subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure to turn your notifications on so you will get notified when my next video will be live. Greatly appreciated, guys. Also, if you want to catch up on my live stream, I do live stream the myClub series as well. You can just go to my Twitch channel. Link is in the description. You can click on past broadcast or the highlights.